Hey everybody, this is the new studio.
AKA the new house I live in.
Yep. Uh,
What's the date today? I'll tell you. It's the 16th. Of what month? You can tell me that.
January.
Of what year?
2012.
And this is the year the world ends as we know it.
Yep.
And this is the Raw review that hopefully doesn't go 25 minutes like last week.
Fuck, who knows?
We can't promise anything.
Uh,
We are on like a half a couch thing.
Look at this shit.
What is this?
Like, look. Alright, fuck. It's the most comfortable I've ever been during any review ever.
Mm-hmm. You can't read the notes from that far away, so I'll lead us in, right?
Deal.
Mick Foley starts off the show. And Mick Foley says,
We're in Anaheim. He loves this
yeah,
man.
and he says, I want to be in the Royal Rumble so my kids can see me wrestle again. And he just goes on this for a minute, and he's interrupted by...
Dolph Ziggler.
He's
What?
not perfection anymore. Ooh.
I guess he's the top heel now. Hell yeah. Fuck Kane.
Yeah, exactly.
Team Ziggler. Dude's actually drawing some heat this segment.
Do you think... See, I don't even know. We'll get into that later.
Okay.
But he basically just comes out and talks about how no one wants to see Mick Foley. Triple H told him to say that.
Yeah, exactly. Triple H doesn't want anyone to do that for the Triple H.
Not at all. But basically, they, go at each other, and then, as our friend that was watching with us predicted, someone's going to come out, and music's going to hit, and they're going to come out and talk shit. And it was CM Punk, and he came out and he did talk shit.
A whole lot of shit.
He's basically like, at least I don't have to hide behind my special guest referee at the Rumble, who's probably going to screw me out of it, and I'd be damn pleased if Mick Foley won the Rumble, and it'd be damn cool to fight at WrestleMania as the champion. But then we're getting another interruption.
Because that's how they book shit nowadays.
By John Laurinaitis.
Vice President of Talent Relations.
And Mick Foley.
And Interim
Raw General Manager.
Yep.
And Mick Foley, he's like, I just want to be in the Rumble though. And John Laurinaitis says, no, you can't be in the Royal Rumble. That's just sad. That's not very nice at all. That's the end of the segment. And then, the greatest segment of all time. We see footage from the house show in Oakland last night, where Primo and Epico became tag team champions, and we are told that Air Boom is invoking their rematch clause right now, tonight. Yeah.
First off,
thoughts of this match? Go for it.
First off, anyone's ever gone to a house show before? They always throw in the I remember when I was a little kid, there was like Stone Cold versus like 8 dudes. I'm like, oh no,
he's gonna lose it.
People are gonna turn on the news. It's gonna be like Stone Cold lost the title in Tacoma, Washington. Never happened, but it finally did. Oakland tag belts. Where were you when Epico and Primo won the tag belts?
I was watching football, and he was getting a frantic phone call from me, in hilarity ensuing in my voice.
Yes. My thoughts on this match are...
Wasn't very long, was it?
No, but the fucking moves Evan Bourne was hitting, that's not the guy you put in the doghouse. Somebody that can hit Hurricane Runs like that.
Running Hurricane Runs.
Yeah.
Straight.
Dude's got one of them sickest movesets in the company.
Take notes, Sin Cara.
Yeah, this guy doesn't fuck shit up either. Science is spice. And overall, maybe they build this up somehow, or this guy's not gonna be on TV for a fucking long time.
Yeah, for a second it looked like they were gonna win the titles back.
And nope.
Didn't happen. Hunico and Epico retain. Rosa does her little booty shaking. And so now this, maybe, I don't know what feud they're going to go into now, because it seems like they were just kind of giving Air Boom their rematch to get them out of there, and now they'll move on to something else, probably. Cause
let's be honest, they're not going to fucking run a tag match at the Rumble.
Yeah, that's very true.
So, they'll maybe run one at the Chamber, and they'll just throw some tag.
Even that's questionable.
Yep.
And Mania.
They're not going to be on fucking Mania.
Wow.
So these tag champs are going to be on pay-per-view.
These are going to be like McGillicuddy, Tonga version 2.
Yep. And are you cool with that? No. Because you want to know why? Tag team wrestling matters. TNA.
Yeah. Where we cut more promos than WWE. Anyways, then we go backstage. John Laurinaitis and David Otunga. Does he have a coffee mug?
Of course he has a coffee mug.
Good point. And he
Does
hands
Michael
him.
Jordan still have his hoopy ring in?
Damn straight. Otunga gives John Laurinaitis an envelope and he puts it in. Later we found out that was the doctor's orders for Zack Ryder. So.
Oh shit.
And Otunga's
Doctors send letters now as opposed to text messages to a guy who fucking texts the entire day. Shit.
Nobody knows.
If you're gonna talk to Santa, you don't send Santa a text, you send him a letter. If you're gonna talk to John Laurinaitis, you send him a fucking text message because he's always on this shit. Where K-Fan goes wrong.
Mm-hmm. And he basically says, "Hey, you know who's outside, and you know too. You know who turned out to be Chris Jericho."
How do I guess John Laurinaitis impression?
And he says, "It's really not that hard. Just sit there and do nothing and just play your text."
Okay.
And Jericho's announced in the 6-man main event, which was CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, and Chris Jericho against Mark Henry, David Otunga, and Dolph Ziggler. Now you tell me who doesn't belong in there. Yeah, exactly. Think through those 6 guys and tell me which of those drink coffee. Anyways.
CM Punk drinks coffee, man.
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan doesn't though. Begins. Yeah, Otunga really lucked out. I don't know. His law degree's coming in handy now.
He's getting featured with some big time dudes right now.
And you know what? The rub's not rubbing off at all. I still don't care about him.
I don't care about him at all. I never did.
If he were to go the way of the anonymous Raw general manager and never show up again, we just go, huh.
Wonder what happened to that guy.
It wouldn't be like, oh, we missed that guy.
No, it'd just be like, remember when David Otunga was on TV? Weird. Anyways, back to the thing. Then we find out from Zack Ryder himself. He says he's not cleared, but he will not forfeit his title. He will fight anyways. And Eve's like, well, I'm coming with you then. And they scurry onto the ring. Where we get the match next. United States Championship match. Jack Swagger
the
versus
All-American Gladiator Reject
versus Zack Ryder.
The All Jersey Shore Season 4 Reject.
You know it.
They went with the unit instead? Really?
Are you serious, bro?
Really? The unit? Really?
I don't know. I'm shell-shocked at this point.
Jeez.
But Zack Ryder had the bandage on his stomach to show that he just got hurt so bad when he got chokeslammed on all that foam.
You watched him fucking bounce up.
I know, I love it. If you watch the replay, you just trampoline. But who won this match?
Jack Swagger by virtue of
a gut wrench powerbomb.
3 of them.
And is he the new champion?
Correct.
He is the new champion. Because when Zack Ryder doesn't draw ratings, you replace him with Jack Swagger.
Because Jack Swagger drew so well as your fucking world champ.
Hell, he drew so well as nothing at all. Anything. He doesn't draw anything.
Do you think he would draw really well on NBC Season 2 of American Gladiators?
Probably. Very true.
Because that's what
Or on the show Wipeout. I'd like to see Jack Swagger just get balls to the face. God.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. So yeah, new United States champion. We got 2 title changes in the past few days. One at a house show. Oh, it's still funny.
Oh, jeez.
And then we go backstage and John Laurinaitis is like, I'm so sorry, I just read that you're not cleared to compete.
And then Ian's like, oh, he's just like, shut up, bitch.
Yeah, he basically did say that.
Say.
He said, hey! Stop that. Curtis Haley.
I was 3 years old.
So basically, nothing happens there. He just said, oh, sorry, I just found out you're not clear. He doesn't do anything about it, so good for that. And then we get Perez Hilton as the special commentator, or ring announcer, for Kelly and Alicia Fox versus the Bellas. And you stopwatched it, and it came in at how many seconds? 55. And Perez Hilton told the Bellas, that's not fair, stop cheating. And Kelly won by roll-up. As Perez Hilton did some
question.
Answer.
Has she won more by roll-up than any other move?
Ever.
ever.
Any other superstar ever.
Yeah, she's won more. Like
Her finisher on WWE 13 needs to be the roll-up. It might be on 12. I haven't checked yet. Dear God. My God!
that's not the first thing you did when you bought the game.
Yeah, I didn't check
Really?
Kelly's finisher.
You got the People's Edition, and the first thing you did wasn't check to see if her finisher was a roll-up.
Yeah, I feel ridiculous at this point.
Dude, come on.
I will find that out.
We have 400 subscribers.
440.
440. Sorry, the last 40 subscribed.
How are you?
I really appreciate it.
I'm Justin.
Guys. I'm
Those
Jake.
of you that subscribed just during his video, I am Justin.
Yeah. Congrats, you lucked out.
Nice to meet you.
But yeah, they deserve to know, man.
They do.
Whatever. They also deserve to know that this guy had the hottest wings today at Buffalo Wild Wings. The Blazing Challenge. Not the Eagle, the Blazing Challenge. We had 6 Blazing Wings.
Okay, we're only at 10 minutes, so we're going to go off topic here for a sec because we'd rather talk about this than the Divas match. Explain the situation.
Alright, so get this.
And explain Blaze in the best way possible.
So we have this friend who, if you were to take Chase Crop from Gossip Girl and add a little bit more hairspray and take away a lot of the muscle mass and add in really funny humor, pretty awesome.
Yeah. We went to Buffalo Wild Wings grand opening in our city today.
It was great. Best part was though, guy's name's fucking Blaze.
Real name is Blaze, our friend. Real name is Blaze.
He's the third wheel. He's the third man.
He's the third man. He might be in a video one day. We're gonna get him to watch the Royal Rumble with us. He's not a wrestling guy,
Not at all.
but he watched Raw with us tonight.
Yeah. Anyways, so this motherfucker says, "Oh wow, this hot sauce is called Blazin'. It's 4 steps below habanero peppers. I'm gonna go with that." And this motherfucker is just like, "I'm not gonna get one up by Blaze, because Blaze is also 6 foot, 128 pounds."
That's true.
And long story short, tears ensued. Blaze's tongue was bleeding. He was crying.
There was tears shed at
A
the
lot of
Buffalo Wild
milkshakes
Wings.
after this.
Yeah, there were strange things afoot at the Buffalo Wild Wings. He has it on video of us eating our first few. We were crying.
Right.
And then we had to walk past the people waiting to get in with tears running down our face, looking like a bunch of bitches trying to get to the bathroom together.
No, here's the worst part. Like, they said, "Hey, here, try this." So they, like, got off a little piece. And, like, had
We
to try
gave
it.
him this much.
Holy shit,
And
man.
he was like,
It still destroys my tongue. I was tearing up.
so
Crazy.
that's our off-topic story for the day.
All right.
If you're friends with us on Facebook, Chase Oliver at the Schleg Daddy and Mr. Route, there you go.
Watch that video.
You can watch me cry like a bitch. I acted like a
Bitch!
Yep. Anyways, back to the action.
Skip the Divas match.
I already did. Oh yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah.
The 1 hour main event saw R-Truth come out. This was a good time.
It was a great time.
R-Truth comes out and he's talking, and then he's interrupted by Wade Barrett. And they're talking about, you know, he's gonna win the Rumble, like the normal stuff. And then we get a Disneyland slideshow. Did that do it for you?
Yes, it did. At that point,
That was incredible.
I mailed it in. This is the best show of the year.
It was hilarious. Straight up R-Truth with Mickey and Minnie. And then with Donald Duck. And then with Pinocchio. And then with Raging Ring Boner Pinocchio.
Raging Ring Boner. Oh, God.
Oh, it was classic.
Oh, jeez.
And then he basically just says, Wade Barrett, you will not win the Royal Rumble. And then The Miz interrupts.
Attacks the shit on R-Truth.
And then Sheamus interrupts.
Oh, fuck
And then
Sheamus.
one man
Teddy Long.
dared step out. You're right. And we thought random tag match player, but no, random 4-way over the rope challenge player. Sheamus, Miz, R-Truth, and Barrett. Before the match, I guaranteed that Sheamus would win. Did he?
No.
R-Truth wins. Don't know why, but whatever.
Fucking curveballs, dude.
Cool with me.
At least, I'm glad it was. I'm glad it wasn't a tag match player.
Yeah, it was fine.
All we needed was
something
the Undertaker.
Yeah, something. I mean, it at least played towards the Rumble somehow, a little bit. Yeah, where does football come from? Oh well.
Oh, okay.
Where did I get this? I think that came during the Buffalo Wild Wings. So I got in the zone, started throwing some dimes. Anyways, and then we get Cena for the first time. He's backstage with Lauren Ives. Cena is pissed.
He is hating right now.
Oh, he's pissed. He's like, yeah, Zack Ryder. And then they get Cena versus Cana.
Cena versus Cena.
Cena versus Cena at the Royal Rumble, which we all pretty much saw coming, but now it's actually announced, and they announced Cena Swagger next. And then we get Cena and Swagger. Or did we? Did we?
We got Cena beat the show, Swagger.
We got Cena laying it down.
Laying what?
Before the bell rings, he rips shirt off, attacks Jack Swagger. Punch, shoulder block, outside the ring, throwing him on the table, punched him against the steps, head on the steps, stomping. But then he picks up the steel steps to hit him. Oh shit, it's Kane though. Runs up in the ring and he's like, Kane never came out. He was playing fool with us.
So he didn't play possum if you want to see to come get him.
Yeah.
He was just playing the rock game.
Yeah.
Go, came out via video.
Yeah, he said, hello, Cena. Said,
very nice hate.
Yeah. I see you're embracing the hate. It was basically like a Darth Vader promo. He appeared on the Titantron, just cut a Darth Vader promo where he says, very nice, Luke. You are feeling the dark side in your bones.
The force is strong with this one.
And he basically just said that by the time they meet at the Royal Rumble, it will be fully consuming him and all that fun stuff. So look forward to that match. I'm looking forward to the match. I want to see what happens. Not so much like, I don't think it's going to be like a 5-star classic, obviously, but I want to see where it goes because I have no idea where it's going to go. There's so many ways they can go with it. So I'm looking forward to it. And then, oh boy, the only living Funkasaurus in captivity, or whatever the freak they said.
And versus
JT Jizzle.
Have Martin Luther King Day play at your job in a day. At least you on television.
Yeah, that's just mean. We get Brodus Clay versus JTG. Brodus Clay, same thing. Should I get him? He did. My bad. Brodus Clay wins again. No problem with this.
I like it.
No problem with this at all.
No.
He's from Planet Funk, and I like my Planet Funk guys to squash everybody.
Yeah. Funky was squashing Tyson Kidd. I'm still pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Tyson Kidd deserves better.
At
least they had job in Canada. Like they job JTG on Martin Luther King Day.
Yeah, that's just mean. That's mean on your part, everybody. And then we get Daniel Bryan coming out before the thing, and he cuts a little promo, basically saying that Big Show was crying crocodile tears, and he did not really feel bad.
Oh yeah, got some heat too.
He did. Yeah. Is that all you got to say about Daniel Bryan?
Fuck yeah, heel turn. Look, probably get some traction.
Hey, something.
Just start kicking heads in and say you have till 5.
I have till 5.
I have till 5. Fuck 5.
And then we get to the main event, where the game stepped back into the ring and took his sledgehammer. Luckily, that didn't really happen. Instead, we got Daniel Bryan, Chris Jericho, and CM Punk in one of the most technical teams of all time versus Mark Henry, David Otunga, and Dolph Ziggler in one of the most random teams of all time.
Possibly the weirdest collection. You got old guys been out there for so fucking long. Finally getting pushed. You got the best seller in the company and probably one of the biggest bright stars. And David Otunga. And
Jennifer Hudson's husband. The greatest part of this match came when they built up to it the whole time. And Jericho finally gets tagged in. And he comes in hulking up. You, this way, that way. And everyone's still just cheering like crazy. They don't understand. They're going nuts. And he's just, yeah. Tags Daniel Bryan back into the match.
Yeah.
And he leaves.
Yeah.
Greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. I was dying because we knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
There's no way he's not wrestling.
He's not wrestling, talking. He don't give a fuck.
He just gets tagged in, gets all psyched up, gets the crowd all into it, and then tags himself out and leaves. Incredible.
Yep.
And then shortly after, Daniel Bryan and Mark Henry, they go out. They fought backstage and all that. And then all of a sudden, Mick Foley's music hit. And he comes out, and he's like, no, John Laurinaitis said I can come in, so it's cool. And the ref's like, whatever. And he gets tagged in, and he ends up Mr. Sacco in the mouth of Jennifer Hudson's husband. And the match is over, so they win. Or did they?
No.
John Laurinaitis comes out and he says, I did not give you permission to do that, so I have to reverse the decision, and the other people win. And then it happened. CM Punk happened. Back to his old promo ways. He went in on John Laurinaitis.
They finally built it to where this could be an Austin moment with the whole anti-establishment. You know?
It's like the whole time they've been building this up, it was like, okay, that's not going to get over. No one cares about seeing John Laurinaitis and CM Punk. This made me.
Yeah.
CM Punk was into this. Like, he was pissed.
This was his Austin 316. That wasn't Austin 316.
Yeah, I don't know if I take it that far, but it was his best promo in a while.
Yeah, this was, especially because it felt like it was one of those old Austin talking to the fan things.
It didn't seem like, oh, this script was written. Like, you got lost in it for a minute, and you're like, okay, he's about to whoop this guy's ass. He hates this guy. It was way good.
Yeah.
I loved his promo. He basically was just talking about how, if you screw me, I'm going to just kick your ass and all this stuff. He was going nuts.
Yep.
Talked about how he's just mad because he had a brother that was in the legendary Road Warriors. And all this stuff.
If I can play your psychologist for a moment, you're not mad at me. You're mad because I accomplished more in 1 year than your entire career.
Oh, it was incredible. I loved every second of it. And then CM Punk leaves, and basically Mick Foley and Laurinaitis start talking. And Mick Foley's like, just admit you're going to screw Punk at the Rumble. And Laurinaitis admits it. He says he will screw CM Punk at the Royal Rumble. And then John Laurinaitis goes ape crazy with anger. Doesn't get any respect. Pops Mick Foley with the microphone. You do not hit Mick Foley with a microphone. No. Damn you. He has a family, doesn't he?
By God, that man has a family.
I will say one thing. At least it was a microphone and not a godforsaken water bottle. That would have been too far. He's a hardcore legend. He cannot take an open water bottle. Screw that idea.
Yeah, come on.
Water bottles are made of, like, real plastic.
Especially in a place with such high humidity as Anaheim.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with that.
I understand if you're in the elevation of Colorado or a place really dry, you know.
But let's be realistic.
But the humidity, damn it.
I hope I never have to see it. I hope if they're ever going to bring blood back, they better save it for a water bottle shot. Just picture that. What? Blood, just Stone Cold WrestleMania 13, just drenched. That water bottle busted him open.
By God.
He has a family. Copyright.
Yeah. JR.
Yep. Copyright us, because if you don't, just it's us. Just remember that.
Yep.
Just remember how we say it, 'cause it's better. But that's the show.
Overall,
I actually liked the end of the show.
I like the entire show, man.
Blaze, you guys don't know Blaze, but as much as we talk, Blaze watched the entire show with us.
And he was entertained.
And they had to go to bed. So basically, it was fun to watch again. He had to go to bed, guys.
By the way, we're in the Mountain Standard Time.
So he had to go to bed at 9.
8:35.
So that's fine. But it was fun to watch with someone who's never seen any of this before.
Yeah.
Just see his opinions on these guys and these feuds and their promos and all this stuff. I mean, I don't know. Some of the stuff he was saying during this stuff was hilarious. All his comments on some of these guys. So that was funny to watch. But that was the show. Tell us what you thought of the show down there. Tell us whether you like this video by clicking this thumbs up. Is it hilarious that all of a sudden I said, hey, let's get 40 likes. And we get 44 likes. And then we post what we believe to be one of the worst videos we've ever done.
The worst. I say it's the worst.
That was probably the worst video we've ever done as far as staying on track and like talking about stuff.
Yeah.
47 likes.
Let's get to 50.
Let's get to 50, guys.
This was actually, we gave you a Buffalo. We let you into our
life.
We
gave you a Buffalo Wild Wings story with a future door opening of a video of us crying.
Yeah, there's a video of the guy dancing in the hallway. That's cool and all. This was fucking Justin crying in Buffalo Wild Wings.
I was very red-faced. Think about this. 440 subscribers should be able to get 50 likes. Let's make it happen, America.
109 of you.
I don't mean to... I'll cut a John Cena tribute to the troops promo right now. Let them hear the spirit of our subscribers. And all that stuff. God bless America. Like this video. Subscribe up above if you haven't already, which 440 of you have, but there's always room for more. I've gotten off track of doing the Sheamus thing because we got annoyed with Sheamus.
Fuck Sheamus.
Yeah, so
I finally converted him. I've never liked Sheamus, and now he's lukewarm on Sheamus.
Yeah, I don't like Sheamus at all. And now the filler can stop. We're at 25 minutes. Thank you, guys.
Holy shit.
Clap for me. Yay, everybody.
25. Wow.
So let's, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you thought. Tell us your thoughts of Blaze as an overall human.
And drink some Kool-Aid.
Take care. Drink some Kool-Aid. We'll see you on Friday where we may have a new world champion because last time they were in Vegas, some crazy stuff happened, didn't it, CM?
I won't be here on Friday.
He won't be here on Friday. I'll do a video because I care about each and every one.
Don't you dare put that evil on me, man. You know I care. I just can't be here.
I know, he has track.
Yeah.
But for now, goodbye, everybody. End with a salute.